like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back.
I be gone.
Hope you watching your
Watch my back, stay gon' on them how they come.
Hope you watching.
Get your life or get back. Up first, better not miss that. Tell me if you with that.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, hey, hey. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Ey, ey. Conmigo ya no tiene break. Ey, ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Conmigo ya no tiene break. Ey, ya no quiero de tu amor fake. Ey, ya no estoy pa' ti. Ya no estoy pa' ti. Ahora en todas las redes me sigue. Sorry mami, no me hostigue. Pero como ya no se consigue. Tú fueras mi J-Lo, yo Dale Rodríguez. Pero ahora me gusta otra sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos pa' los tiempos de la high. Hey, hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo, no me empango, no voy a manchar la Off-White. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba pa' ti, pero ya no. Ey, pero ya no, ey, pero ya no. Acho, bro.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the New York Yankees. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
And now, please welcome your New York Yankees.
Just about set. Don, what do you got on him, Chris?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw. He's safe.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Rafael Devers in the box now, takes strike 1. Comes up empty.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got
swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Here's Alex Bregman. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Judge settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. In there. He's safe. Now batting Tristan Casas.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
He swings and fouls one off. Red Sox already leading. Dominguez on the move. Drops into the glove. And that is that. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
The second baseman, Jazz
Chisholm, a former All-Star, 27 years old, and he was born in the Bahamas. Fouled off left side. Here's your 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting second.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
Judge.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
One out, base is empty. That one off the mark. 1-2 to count. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger.
Pulls that one foul. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's outside.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Ripped on a line. Abreu makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back now in the Bronx. All set for the start of the inning. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. Rodon back to work. Rodon, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter.
0-2.
Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Goldie. He'll do it himself. 1 out in the second. So stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. And that one fouled off. In the dirt, blocked.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Now the throw to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out. So up next, David Hamilton.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Tap foul at the plate. Story stands at second with 2 gone. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Just missed. Just off the inside edge. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted at first base with a quick free pass.
Cedar Rafaela in the box now. No balls and a strike. In for a strike. 0-2 now.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
In there safely. And stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. Check swing, and he held up.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Swing and a miss. And the count now even up. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So now the Yankees cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. And that one pulled foul. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Here is Goldschmidt. Up and in, ball 1.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
And a 1-2. Got him swinging. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. And that one actually would be grabbed by back in the Bronx. Now the number 2 hitter, Rafael Devers. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Oh, great grab on the dive. To his knee, the throw on the money. Nice play.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Bregman takes downstairs. In the air, right side. Judge really on his horse for this one. He makes the grab, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty.
Up next,
so here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next pitch misses way outside. And there's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And it's in time for the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Austin Wells. Swings and misses. It's 0-1.
You know, these Yankees definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Next offering misses down and away.
1-2.
Swings and misses. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Now up is the Yankees DH, Ben Rice. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Oswaldo Cabrera. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Durant under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back for more from the Bronx. Here's Trevor Story. Story in his 10th season, 32 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. The shortstop takes the ball. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off. You know, these Red Sox doing a great job.
Runner on the move.
1-1.
You know, sometimes that
Throw to second. Rodon ready. Here comes. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Singing 4 homers in 22 games at Old Yankee Stadium. What do you remember?
Well, I remember my rookie year hitting 2 in one game, and you know, before that game in the clubhouse, there was a gentleman there who owned a suit company there in downtown Manhattan, and he said to me, "Hey kid, you hit a home run in the game tonight. Come over to the store tomorrow."
Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Round second, digging for third. The relay.
He's safe.
The batter, the second baseman.
Solo runner at third, 2 outs. And next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton. Late swing, foul to the left.
So I went into the game. I happened to hit 2. When I walked into the store the next day, and he looked at me, he said, "You're trying to put me out of business, aren't you?" And that was a great experience that I had as a rookie playing against the Yankees, playing in New York.
So did Super Joe give you 2 suits?
Super Joe hooked me up with 2 suits.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single, and they take a 2-run lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Rafaela in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
0-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. Chisholm safe at first as they can't make the play. Back to the top of the lineup, Jarren Duran now at the plate.
Duran.
Hammered, and now maybe extra bases. 1 run is in, headed for the plate. He's in there.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Rafael Devers up to hit, and there's a strike. And that is that.
get up, let the groove soothe you, yeah, then let the beat smooth you, get up, let the groove soothe you, yeah, then let the beat smooth you, get up. So many things I try to say when I'm writing, and I find myself simply fighting the pen instead of igniting the
Back at Yankee Stadium, Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The second baseman, Jazz.
For you growing up in New York City, I mean, you're a big sports fan. Tell me about your experience with the Yankees growing up.
I really went to Shea Stadium more than I did to Yankee Stadium. I grew up a Phillies fan. There was one game, though, that I went to as a kid. I sat in the upper deck. It was the game that Bo Jackson hit 3 homers in his first 3 plate appearances and then hurt a shoulder diving for Deion Sanders inside the park home run. That's probably the most memorable game that I ever attended as a fan at Old Yankee Stadium. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Out to short. Story sends it over to first. Judge out on the play. 2 down, bases empty. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. 0-1 so far. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Hoog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you can have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1. The Yanks hitless so far in the game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, throw to first. What a play, inning over. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Rodon back to work. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And the pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Bellinger sizing it up. And there's one down. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. 0 for 2 in this one.
Casas.
And it gets by him. Now he turns and heads for second. Still manages a throw. Tries to get back and save.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Story stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Foul ball. Casas, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Now batting, the right fielder, Wilyer.
Still stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. That's a hit. Here comes Casas around third. Dives and makes the tag. Great effort for the second out.
Now batting, the catcher,
Connor Wong digs in now. 1 for 2.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 94, Victories. Gomez.
Fouled off. He was late. Lifted in the air, right field. Judge makes the grab, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in, Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it hooks. Foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Paul Goldschmidt now. Struck out swinging his first time. Into center. Rafaela grabs it on the run. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Flied out his first time.
Volpe.
Out to short, and that squirts through. And that extends the inning. And now Austin Wells. His first at bat was a strikeout. And that is out of play. 2 outs. Just missed.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
They get the force. Out number 3. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. 5 hits for him on the first pitch alone, so they're
the tag, and he's out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
And next for the Red Sox, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
That one out to right. And that will drop foul. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
Duran.
Outside. And that's ball 1. Swing and a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. Well, we go bottom 6, and now the DH, Ben Rice.
For the Yankees, the designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Grounds one to short. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Gets off a throw. Safe. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. Man at first. Now at the plate, Oswaldo Cabrera.
Oswaldo.
In the air, right field. Abreu makes a nice running catch.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Chisholm now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And that is cut on and missed. 0-2.
So hard to touch I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter.
Story tossed to second. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, we go to the top of the 7th. Now the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first in time. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. So now it's the full-hole hitter, Tristan Casas. 1 for 3. Gomez, in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Chisholm fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Trevor Story up next for the Red Sox. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. First offering in the dirt. And that's down and away. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And now 3-2.
Okay.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. Story around second. And he's into third. Have a game. That's his 4th hit.
Now batting, right fielder,
Wilyer Abreu. Up next for the Red Sox. Dominguez snags it, and that's the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now it's going to be Aaron Judge. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Sliced hard but foul. The Yankees looking to rally. Foul ball, still 0-2. Line drive, caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And that's way high. And that is ball 1. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Wong gathers, throws to first. Not in time. He's safe.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that jump.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. He swings and hits a fly ball center field, and that'll fall for a base hit. And now 2 aboard to third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty good spot, Paul.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Josh Winkowski.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
Number 11.
And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
Volpe.
To the left side, but it is well foul. 2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt, but kept close. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We go to the 8th, and now the catcher comes up to him. Connor Wong.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 30, Luke.
And that's in for a strike. 0-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hauls it in for the out.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Next offering is in for a strike. Caught him looking for the K. 2 down, base is empty. And now the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. That's outside. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out.
Letting them know what the package about. Swatted 3 loaded songs when their hands was out. Hope you dudes in the street wearing Teflon. If they don't like Frosty, then I'ma give them F-Spawn. Go ahead and watch me. Catapult to the top since 9-8.
Back in New York.
Leading
Ready
up
for the bottom of the 8th.
Yankees.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells. Winkowski back to work. Swings through that one. Winkowski, he's one of those guys who uses the cut fastball as his primary offering, and when it's on, it can induce a lot of weak contact. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Abreu under it, makes the catch, and there's 1 gone.
And the late movement on the cutter is really what makes it so effective, because as a hitter, you make a decision whether you're going to swing or take a pitch before it actually gets into the zone. So that late movement causes it to miss the barrel of the bat, sometimes miss the bat entirely.
Abreu under this one, and there's 2 down. Tell fans a little bit about the difference between a cutter and a slider.
Well, the cutter looks more like a fastball, but it has that late movement like a slider that's hard to pick up. Now with the slider, it's a little slower, the spin is different, and sometimes you can recognize that, and it tends to break a lot more horizontally and vertically than the cutter.
Upstairs.
1 and 2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Back now in the Bronx, and here is Jarren Duran. That one fouled off. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Lifted in the air, out to left. Dominguez hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Here's Rafael Devers. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And it finds its way through for a hit.
All over that one right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Bellinger makes the play. 2 down. So man aboard, Tristan Casas will hit next. That one ripped, but foul. Devers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And that is that. So bottom of the 9th. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Now pitching for
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Liam Hendricks. That misses.
Outside.
Ball 1. And that drops in for a strike.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. He's 2 outs away. Aaron Judge, the next to hit. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strike.
And delivers outside.
2-2.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Abreu makes the grab. 2 away now. So last chance for the Yankees. Here comes Cody Bellinger. And a foul ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
1 strike away. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Pitch misses there. Now 1-2. Just missed.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Hammers that one, curling down the line and foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice.
Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for more offensively, but you also realize that at times it was.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor. You hear me, your haters. Just fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers come around and catch the vapors. While I'm my shots is jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrants show papers. I'm from back in the day where the was wearing tapers. And they call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, but pressure on you when you stoop. With body shots, take your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body. Think it we talk about, we should've called it truth. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part thing let loose. Chill, man, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. They chill, let's get at $1 bill. They told me, chill, let's get at $1 bill. Back in the booth.
All's my life I has to fight.
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Boston Red Sox. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome your Boston Red Sox.
So just about set. And today's starter, it's Walker Buehler.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Bunts it straight back to the mound. Whips it to Casas. One up, one down. Here's Ketel Marte. On the ground. On the run, sends it over to first.
Safe.
Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 22.
Here's Josh Naylor. In the dirt.
0-1.
Marte over at first with 1 away. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing it.
And that one gets away at the plate. To second, but way too late. Safe there. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering way off the plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner at second here, 1 gone. On the ground to the left. And there are 2 outs. Here's Gurriel. First pitch, not close. And another ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And now 2 balls and a strike. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Runner at second, 2 down. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll do it.
It's funny what you think when you're left all alone. To worry about your fear brings chaos to your confidence.
Back here at Fenway, and starting this one, Corbin Burns. What do we have on him?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Now it's going to be Jaron Duran. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one's in there, and it's 0-1.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
1-1 now. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Gurriel handles the chance. 1 away. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. 1 out, bases empty. Burns goes 6 feet 3 inches, 245 pounds, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. And strike 2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Puts it away for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. This one in the air, right field. Carroll hustling after it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at Fenway, top of the second. Here's the center fielder, Jake McCarthy. Walker Buehler will go back to work. Fought off foul. Puts a bunt down. Has to barehand it, but no chance. That's an infield single.
Batting 6, the third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Here goes the runner. Right side. Abreu. Brings it in. Throw over to first. Back to first, and they got him. Double play. Pavin Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
The designated hitter, Pavin Smith.
Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
Second inning here, no score. Line drive and a base hit right there, and that keeps the inning going.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 14, Gabriel.
And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's inside. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the second. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas.
The first baseman,
Burns back to work.
Well, Boo, we've got Burns working on the mound in this one, and he's a guy that rose through the minors rather quickly. Drafted back in 2016, and he made his major league debut just 2 seasons later. That's a fast climb, and he's been able to conquer lots of challenges thrown his way. Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here's Trevor Story now. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing at 1. Burns, an all-star a season ago. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Ball 1 there. Nobody out. Runner at first. And that just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Hit in the air, center field. McCarthy on the move. Makes the grab, 1 away. And the batter now, Wilyer Abreu. There's the strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Moreno makes the catch. Out number 2. And now Connor Wong. Late swing fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Good eye in that spot.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Back here in Boston, digging in, Geraldo Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo.
Foul ball there. Line drive, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Swing and a foul out of play. In the dirt.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Perdomo gets his lead at first with nobody out. Not close with that one, and that's ball 1.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Corbin goes down on strikes. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. Hard hit, left field, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. And now it's Josh Naylor trying to move the runners over. Whips it to first on the run. On target. He got him. Nice play. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
And fouled off. Top of the 3rd, no score. Way outside, ball 2. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Waves at their bender for the strikeout. And we're back here at Fenway Park as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's a speed threat, David Hamilton. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
0-2.
And here it comes. Fly ball center field. Puts it away for the out. So stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. That's off the inside corner, and that is ball 1. And a foul ball. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. Did not go. Pitch misses, and that's ball 3. And that's outside. It is ball 4, and he's on base. So the batting order turns over. Next to hit, Jarren Duran. That's in for a strike.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at.
Marte Safe at first as they can't make the play. 2 on, 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Rafael Devers. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And a swing and a miss. 2 gone. Now it's Alex Bregman. Flied to right his first time. That misses. Ball 1. Swing and a ground ball. And the inning is over. And we're back. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. In the air, left side. Duran squeezes it. And there's 1 down. Eugenio Suarez up to hit now. He's 0 for 1. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now it's the DH, Peyton Smith. One for 1. With a single so far. Smith in his 4th year, 29 years old. He's usually in right field, but today he's getting the DH treatment. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, a nice day off for him, not having to jog out to the outfield. Gets to be in the DH spot. Be curious to see how he keeps himself in a rhythm, not playing defense.
The 0-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. Out. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's back now at Fenway. And here is Tristan Casas.
The first baseman, Tristan Casas.
That one missing inside.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-0.
She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my brain. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. trembling in my walls, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, what is drinking that drank some reveille. She's a slow sipper, she's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper, she's taking it slow.
Now, Jarren
Leading off
Duran.
the afternoon for Boston, the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
And that is out of play. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And one out now.
The designated hitter,
Now it's Devers at the
Gabriel
plate.
Devers.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. One out, bases empty. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
No balls. 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Just off the outside edge.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And a curve misses outside. The count now 2-2. And that's outside.
Full count.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, bases empty. Alex Bregman up next for the Red Sox. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. That one fouled hard the other way.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's out to center field. Cruz moving under it. And that is that. Back here at PNC Park. And towing the slab here, Quinn Priester.
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up.
Brian Reynolds here. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
No balls. 1 strike.
And ball one.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Next offering is down low. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And that's downstairs and outside. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And O'Neill is struck out. Back here in Pittsburgh, new inning getting started. Now batting Tristan Casas. Skeens back to work. There's a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone
No
can
ball.
be very
One
effective.
strike.
Just got to keep it on the corners.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Outside low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got it. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And first offering is fouled off. No score here in the second. Cruz running hard to get it. And he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. And that one is inside. Clips the corner and a count 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That
2-2.
one not close. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's McCutchen. And there's a foul ball. And now it's even up. Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Rafaela hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Joey Bart now. Fouled off down the right side. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Up and in, and a count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
It gets down, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking.
Batting 7.
And stepping in is the speedy Nick Gonzalez. That one fouled off. Bart off of first with 2 away. This to center field. Rafaela puts it away. That is the inning. And we're back. And now here is Connor Wong. Wong in his 3rd season, 28 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2017. Not even close there, and it's 1-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox. In there at the knees. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop 3rd strike. And now Ceddanne Rafaela. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the inning. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Line to left, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
You know, these Pirates, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Ball.
In the dirt, blocked. 1 out and a runner at second. Now he breaks his bat. Casas hauls it in, 2 away. B-Ray coming to the plate now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the 3rd. Missed with a changeup, and a count 2-1. And there's a ball.
3-1.
Pitch is in there, and now it's 3-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Cruz swings through it for strike 1.
First pitch strike right there for him. He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Hayes, the lead runner, out at second. Reynolds at first, 2 out of the inning. Ripped on the ground at second. Tosses to first, out, and that is that. Start of the 4th. Now batting Jarren Duran. That one at triple digits.
You know, these Red Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Fought off foul. And out number 1 on the grab.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up.
One ball,
unfortunate for him.
strike.
That one outside. And now 2-0.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Fourth inning underway. No score. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one ripped left field. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Tristan Casas now at the plate. Golden opportunity right here. Fouled off. He was late. 2 on, 1 out. Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2. Base hit, 1 run is in. Here comes Bregman around third. In comes the run from second.
Been someone's lover, someone's other love. My mother was her side. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Young man, I was you, once don't look like it's true, but young man, I was new and I was free. Been a long time spent when you're hustling for rent. Gone end up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom.
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway, and today's starter, Tanner Houck.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Here's Ketel Marte. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
That one down the line, and that's just foul. And that's in the dirt. 2-2. 1 out, bases empty. Swung on, belted. And that one's gone. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 1-0. Here's Josh Naylor. Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Gurriel avoids the first pitch for ball 1. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 2. Swing and a ball line to center. Rafaela pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Back here at Fenway Park and pitching here today, Corbin Burns. What do you have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. 1 out. Devers now. And first offering is fouled off. Burns, a former Cy Young Award winner. He throws a cutter, a curve, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Liner caught at second.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's Alex Bregman. That one in the dirt. 1-0. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball. Gonna count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Right now, right down, write your feelings out. I'm on a song loud, put my words in style, find out why my people are crying.
Back here in Boston, leading off, Jake McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy.
Houck back to work. That one misses, and it's 1-0. And a foul ball. Line drive, base hit, man aboard on the leadoff single.
Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Eugenio Suarez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it, still try to get that ground ball double play.
Sneaks through, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Batting 7, the designated hitter, Pavin
Now up
Smith.
next for Arizona, Pavin Smith. Swinging a foul straight back. Hit on the ground, might be 2. 1 at second. Relay to first, double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs. On the ground, right side, and that goes foul.
1-2.
And
Ball
misses
2.
inside. Next pitch is outside. Stays alive. That's to third. Bregman to first.
Out.
And the inning is over. Back inside Fenway Park, bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. Tap foul at the plate.
Boog, anytime we broadcast a game with Burns pitching, we expect to see a lot of strikeouts. His ability to pull hitters, it's a real gift, man, and he generates swings and misses thanks to that filthy slider of his. The best way to hit that slider is just don't miss the fastball.
2 strikes.
On a line out towards center. Makes the catch. 1 down. Wilyer Abreu digs in down. There's a swing and a drive. McCarthy on the move. Brings it in. And there are 2 down. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor. The pitch.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position. And that's what he does.
1-2.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Swing and a miss. Corbin Burns the strikeout. Back here at Fenway, top half of the 3rd inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
One and 2 now. The shortstop takes the ball.
2-2.
Here's a high chopper. Hamilton gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. Grounded out his first time up. To the right side, and it hits the bag. And that's a double.
The batter, number 4, second baseman.
1 out, runner at second. Next to hit for Arizona, Ketel Marte. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Carroll, the runner at second with 1 away. Drilled in the air out towards right center. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. As a run scores. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Abreu has a beat on it. He's got it. 2 down. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0 for 1 so far.
Gurriel.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Going back. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Marte scores.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Now here is Jake McCarthy. In the air, left field, down the line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Fouled off to the right. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ripped into right field, base hit.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in a chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He was late there. Strike 1. Out to short. Story throws across the diamond. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
At the plate, David Hamilton, strike 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Strike 2.
0-2.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Hit on the ground to short. Finds his way through, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Cedar.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Cedar Rafaela. Right through there for a strike. First and second here, no outs. In the air, center field. And there's one away. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 1-2. Lifted in the air down the left side. Gurriel on the run. And makes the grab. And there are 2 outs. And here is
now
Devers. He's 0 for 1.
Rafael Devers.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. First and second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Finishes it off with the tag to end the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. And now the DH, Pavin Smith. Right side, hard hit. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Gabriel Moreno. Grounded out his first time up. Story sends it over to first. Two quick outs here in the top of the fourth. Two down, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Yes.
Ready to go, bottom four. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Perdomo pulls it down, and there's one down. And next for the Red Sox, Tristan Casas.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you can get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Abreu in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. High fly ball out towards left field. Gurriel drop step going back. And it's off the Green Monster. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there. Here's Story now.
Number 37, Kevin Ginkel.
And there's a foul ball. Casas on third. Abreu at second with one away. Line to left. Base hit. One run is in. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home. And he's got no chance. He's out. Now the catcher up to hit. Connor Wong. Popped up. Perdomo makes the grab. And that is the inning. And we're back. We go to the top of the fifth. And the batter now, Corbin Carroll. Carroll, 24 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. First offering misses badly for ball one.
Well, these Diamondbacks, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've launched 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
That one lifted to left. Duran makes the catch, and there's one down. Ketel Marte up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
Marte.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And that one is lifted in the air. And there's 2 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Naylor stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And a foul ball. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. 2 outs. And they'll do it again. Pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one just misses. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And there's ball 4. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at bat. 2 outs, runner at first.
Gurriel.
Here's Gurriel. To the right side, Hamilton. On to first, out. 3rd out. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, David Hamilton. Ginkle back to work. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
High fly ball out to center field. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. Now it goes to first, and he gets back safely.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Devers at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. And that's down and away.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base. But this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That misses. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
Bregman at the plate and takes high there. That's off the mark, and a count now 2-0. And that one fouled off.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
And that's way high. And now 3-1.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. A run comes in on the play. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Gurriel handles the chance, and that ends the inning. top six.
And
now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Jake McCarthy. Just missed. Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, the third baseman,
Eugenio Suarez up to hit now.
Now
and so the Red Sox go to the bullpen. Josh Winkowski.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that is out of play. McCarthy aboard here at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Pavin Smith getting ready to hit. And he grounds one back up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Gabriel.
And now
Moreno.
Gabriel Moreno. In the air to left center. Makes the grab, 2 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. First and second, 2 down. And we're the top half of the 6th. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th inning. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And he swings through that one.
Okay, swing now. He had his mind made up. As soon as that ball left the hand of the pitcher, he was going to swing at it.
Next one just misses. And the count 1-2. Fastball is outside.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Here's Trevor Story. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Perdomo snags it for the 2nd out. Connor Wong, the next to hit. That one in triple digits.
No balls. 1 strike.
Inside. 1-1.
1 ball. 1
Home
strike.
team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a foul out of play. Slowly on the ground to short. Perdomo fires across the diamond, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Fenway, and now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Justin Wilson on the pitch out of the pen here.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Next offering in the dirt, and that's ball 2.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Casas takes it himself. One up, one down. Ketel Marte now at the plate. He's already homered in this game.
Ketel Marte.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
0-1.
And that skips in the dirt. Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That missed by a lot. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings and misses, struck him out. Josh Naylor digs in now.
Josh Naylor.
Chases that one upstairs.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Swings and chases a low one there. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, David Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Gurriel has it sized up. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number 1. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. First pitch swinging.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
0-2.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. Into left center for a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away.
Now batting, the designated
It's Rafael Devers in the box. 1 for 3. Outside. And that is ball 1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Wilson back to work. Slice to right. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So digging in, Jake McCarthy. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Ball 1 there. Next pitch misses. Now 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Eugenio Suarez.
Now pitching.
So here
for
comes the
Red
big
Sox,
lefty, Aroldis Chapman, to the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Duran sizes this one up, corrals it, and that is that.
I keep your heart beating like a drum, give you that good feeling that you want for everything.
Back in Boston,
Leading
here's the
off
third
for
baseman,
the Red
Alex
Sox,
Bregman.
The third baseman, Alex Bregman.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one missed. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Pulls it in for the out. Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox. Swings and misses. And that's strike one.
No ball. One strike.
Just missed. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. And we are tied. It's 3-3. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
And a strike in there. And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Out to center. McCarthy moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Here's Trevor Story now.
Batter number 10. Shortstop, Trevor Story.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And that is strike one. Carroll going back on this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that.
I'm from that city you heard about. When you hit up, from the words out. Your time is up, it's your third out. Plus
back now at Fenway. Now it's the DH, Pavin Smith. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
That one not close, and that's ball one. That's inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the dirt, and now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ball 4, he walked him, and that'll keep the line moving. Go ahead, run on base. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
And fouled off. And he chases that one. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. 0-1 down. That's through there for a strike. The shortstop takes a ball. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. of 9. Here's the catcher,
For
Connor
the Red
Wong.
Sox, the catcher, Connor. Wong. Now pitching for Arizona, number 33, A.J. Hunt.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
Always feels amazing getting the job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly.
Well, he saw an opportunity to drop a drag bunt and made it work out. Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
Stepping in, Ceddanne Rafaela. This one in the air, center field. One away. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
The left fielder, Jarren Duran.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One away, and the game-winning run stands at second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two on, one out. In the air, out towards left center. He hauls it in, 2 away. High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. Headed towards the corner. Gurriel on the run. Foul. Trying to send this to extra innings. Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. A massive home run. And the Red Sox walk it off.
Hitting a walk-off homer is the kind of thing you dream about growing up. You're in the backyard, you're creating the most pressure-packed scenario, and what do? You come through with the big swing. Well, he was living a childhood moment right there. Nice swing of the bat, nice win for the team.
(6-3) our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
It's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss Cause I'm running late and ain't no excuse when I'm about to be 22 without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause the husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chillin' at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kicked my kicks off and took off my jacket. Rolled my jeans up, beat up in my headphones, blasting. And started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'm trying to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Smooth your, don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Smooth your, sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Trying hard to be an artist, but my A&R be calling me out my zone into his office.
From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, we've got a perfect night for baseball on the show. It's the New York Yankees squaring off against their hated rivals, the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And pitching in this game, Richard Fitz.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. And that's downstairs. And we are underway. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. Tattooed to Tatertown. And gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And that gives them a lead. It's 1-0. Here comes Aaron Judge.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Hit on the ground to short. Zips it to first. One away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. One down. There comes Cody Bellinger.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
And he swings over the top there.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1-1.
That just misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
One out, base is empty. And Belly goes down on strikes. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. And that's fouled off. 2 outs. And he chases a high fastball there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he...
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. Back here at Fenway, today's starting pitcher, Carlos Rodon. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Bottom of the 1st. So stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
The left fielder, Jarren Duran.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Rodon, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter.
That's a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3. Here's Rafael Devers. Line drive. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the veteran third baseman, Alex Bregman. Fought off foul. The 0-1. That one hammered center field. Bellinger makes the catch. And that's the inning. Back here in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. Chisholm in his 5th season, 27 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and foul ball. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And next for New York, Anthony Volpe. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
0-2 is the count.
The shortstop takes the ball.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
That's ball 2.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cracks his bat and pops him up. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down to the top of the second. Now the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1's the count.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
That split is a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back here in Boston, bottom of the second. And now it's going to be Tristan Casas. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. Now here is Wilyer Abreu. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Dominguez pulls that one down, 2 away. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
Shortstop, Trevor Story.
And it hits off the monster.
Everything came together for him. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Connor Wong now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his third of the game. On to the third inning, and here is Ben Rice. Fitz back to work. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
0-1's the count.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
0-2.
There's the splitter in the dirt. Swing and a miss. Throw to first. Cabrera beats it to the bag and reaches on the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Trying to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He's already homered here in this one. First pitch misses. In the dirt. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Kicks and deals. That one fouled off. One out, the runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. In the air, left field, down the line. And that is a foul ball. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 1-2. And a breaking ball misses outside. Cabrera leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That one missed. Sets him down on strikes. And he strikes out the side in the third. Aaron Judge at the plate. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a chopper out to short. Slings it across. Judge out on the play. Third out, and that ends the frame. Set for the bottom of the third. And now David Hamilton.
The second baseman, David Hamilton.
Chopped left side. Volpe. No play. That's an infield single. Cedar Rafaela getting ready to hit. And takes low for ball 1. Tying run is at first here in the last half of the third. Swing and a miss at a slider.
1 strike.
The kick and the pitch.
Outside,
runner goes. Ball outside. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. And now 2-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
On the ground to third. Slings to first in time. So the lineup flips
Now
over. Now batting
fielder,
Jaron Duran. Led off the game with a strikeout.
Duran.
He swings and fouls one off. Next offering is fouled back. Right side. Boots it. Safe at first. No play. We'll see how they score this. Runner at first with 2 away. Rafael Devers up to hit. To second, but way too late. Safe there. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there.
The swing and a miss. And we're back as we go to the top of the fourth. And stepping in for the Yankees, Cody Bellinger. Outside low, and that's ball one. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt. And a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Way out front for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped up. Bregman settles under it. Drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Struck out swinging his first time. Swings over the top of that one. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command in both locations.
Not close with that one. 1-2 the count. This to third. And it gets by him. Still able to fire over. The throw comes in too late, and the defense comes away with nothing. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. This one in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Off the plate inside. Now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Now it's the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Poog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Goldie, the runner at first with 2 gone. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the fourth, and stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. They must be going crazy in the dugout. And we're level. It's 1-1. Now batting Tristan Casas. Went down on strikes his first time through. Check swing went around. That's strike 1.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Rodon ready. The 0-2 on the way. See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today.
Now batting. Right
Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there. And it's a foul ball.
Man, that's such a tough call for the umpire in real time, especially since those lines are not made of chalk the way they used to be. You got it right, though.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Now
here's Trevor Story.
Trevor. Victories.
Late with the swing there.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
No ball, 2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. Ground ball, left side. The throw to first. That's the 3rd out. And we're back here at Fenway Park. New inning getting started. Now at the plate, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Dominguez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 22 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So now the DH spot, Ben Rice. In the dirt, and the runner holds. The 0-1. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. And next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. Reached on a drop, 3rd strike his first time. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Dominguez leads off first with 1 away. Gets the bunt down the right side, and that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
The catcher.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Austin Wells. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. Rafaela. And that is that. Back here at Fenway Park, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them. This game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for him at times.
Nice grab. The throw, but he beats it out. And the leadoff man is on with an infield single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
And now, David Hamilton. Rodon fires. Bunting, and it's in the air. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
They fired in quickly, so it's 1st and 2nd with only 1 away.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got
swings and lines one towards the gap. No one can get there. It falls in. 1 runs in. Around 3rd. In to score from 1st. And it's 3-1.
Well, it certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
just
that ball
missed.
went out.
Next pitch in for a strike. And the count
1-2.
1-2.
2 strikes.
Red Sox leading it by 2. That
2-2
misses. And the count is even 2-2. Got him swinging. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Now
it's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Fouled off left side. Swinging a foul straight back. Red Sox by 2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. On the ground to third. Over to Goldie.
Oh.
And they get Bregman for the out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. It's Aaron Judge now. Justin Slate on the pitch here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-1's the count.
And Judge spoils that one. And a swing and a miss. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. Bellinger up to hit. Both 2 in this one. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Foul ball there. The Yankees trailing by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And Paul Goldschmidt will come up to hit. 1 for 2. On the ground out to short. Whips it to Casas, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. And the Yanks go quietly. Bottom of the 6th.
Leading
and
off,
now the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
The first baseman, Tristan Casas. Now pitching for New York, number 94, Yoendry Gomez.
He was late there, strike 1.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Goldie. And he takes it himself for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And ball 1 to the right fielder.
Counts 1-0.
And that one misses up and in. 2-0. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
I'm just waiting for a foul ball up here. I mean, this is one of the best places to be ready and to have a foul ball opportunity. We got a great view of the action.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Outside, and that is ball 4. It was in this ballpark. You and I were working together in the 2013 Division Series, and you caught one. Do you remember it? Be honest. Do you remember that? Oh, gets dirty. Throw to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, one out. Wong will hit next. And that one wrapped foul. My partner doesn't always remember things in the game that have to do with it. Really quickly, now this one gets through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. The tag out. Thought about third, but back to second safely.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And next for the Red Sox, David Hamilton. Ball one, no strikes. Fastball for a strike. Story at second. Wong on at first with 2 down. Misses the sweeper.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what.
That's the third out. Inning over. Back now at Fenway. We go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. The Yankees looking to rally. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
2 strikes.
A little bit low. And the count is 2-2. And down on strikes he goes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Anthony Volpe stepping in now for the Yankees. Tap foul at the plate. And there's the strike.
1-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Jason Dominguez stepping in now for the Yankees. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Brennan Bernardino. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Brennan Bernardino.
And first offering is fouled off. Right through there for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back inside Fenway Park. Bottom of the seventh. And now the center fielder, Cedar Rafaela.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 56, Mark Leiter Jr.
Just missed. And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
On the ground to the left. Fair ball.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. Hit in the air, left field. Dominguez makes the grab, 1 down. Now it's Devers at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Rafaela at first, 1 gone. Up and in, and the count even 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
And Devers hits that one. Could be extra bases. Rafaela round second on his way to third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Well done. Drives in the run. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
dirt. Nice job behind the plate. On the ground. And a base hit knocks in a run.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And he'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Casas, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. And it's fouled away. Still only one out here in the inning. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Wilyer of Brayu up next for the Red Sox.
Number 41, Tim Hill.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. That one felt good, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Trevor Story. That one way inside. And that one fouled off.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
On a strike, the pitch. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. And Story is out. Then they're happy. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Good late movement on that sinker right there. It's right where you want to get it to get that swing over the top.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Next one misses. 3-2 now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And up next for New York, Oswaldo Cabrera. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. And it's even up. That's down and in.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him looking. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. Austin Wells, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong.
Number 38, Devin Williams.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench.
75,
Carlos Narvaez.
Narvaez.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Williams, the former rookie of the year, 30 years old now, and he was a 2nd-round pick. back in 2013. Over to Goldie. One up, one down.
Now batting.
So stepping in for Boston, David Hamilton. 1 for 3. Pinch hitter coming on. Romy Gonzalez. Looking to start something with one gone. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
The Red Sox up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And now the count is even. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Cedar Rafaela digs in now. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. Here is Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Now pitching for the
A new
Red
arm
Sox,
into the game, the righty, Greg
number
Weiser.
57.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And now 2-1.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Here's Cody Bellinger. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Outside. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the K. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. Paul Goldschmidt will climb in. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. They're down to their final strike.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
The Yanks down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you right after the break. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill in this one, Quinn Priester. How about a report on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
He steps on the bag. And an easy out to start the game. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
44, Julio Rodriguez.
First pitch swinging. 1 out, bases empty.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Swings and misses. That's out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Now a chance for Cal Raleigh. That one pushed foul. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rafaela in position. Hauls it in to end the inning.
Let's take them higher now, take them to a higher ground. Against all odds, that you can't tie us down. Stronger, baby, now we don't cry it loud. All we know is how to get it started when they round.
Back here at Fenway and taking the ball for Seattle, Logan Gilbert.
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking 2 plates, horizontal and vertical.
To the batter now, Jarren Duran. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Gilbert, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a 4-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle.
Runner takes off, pitch inside. No throw, safe at second.
Ball 2.
And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. And there's 1 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2. Duran, the runner at second with 1 away. That one ripped. Reaches, but can't haul it in. The Rosarena gets it in. And now it's runners at first and second.
He was all over that one. Good job getting the foot down so he could catch it out front and pull it. Turned on it nicely for the knock.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
Kicks and fires. That's off the inside corner. And the count is 2-0. In the air, left field, down the line. And it's foul. Runners at first and second with one gone. Arozarena on his horse. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Batting fifth, the right fielder.
So up next, Wilyer Abreu. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him.
That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. One runs in. Now a second crosses the plate. It's 2-zip.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Rodriguez makes the catch, and that is the third out of the inning. And we're back. Now it's Randy Arozarena. Priester back to work. And there's a foul ball.
Ball one.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Way out front for strike two.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. And up next for Seattle, Luke Raley. Swings through that one. 0-1. Priester, a 6'3" righty, 24 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Wong down to first with it. Out on the drop third strike. Two gone. Two outs. Base is empty. Now batting Mitch Haniger. Drilled out towards left center field. That one's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. Back in Boston. And stepping in is the speedy Cedon.
Here come the boogeyman. We doing the can. Around the clock on American Bandstand. Flushing the fan, not a fan of the jam. Band sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls and the cause I need all the things. Listen to damn, cause I'm neat. Hear the punk rock bumble while you shuffle your feet. Life in the fast lane, guaranteed to win in a rat race. Speeding them all, I've been stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank. Sucking on my tailpipe. My pace, left in the game, no one to blame. But so it's the same, you can contain all my game. To keep it the fame, with the one page, with the book. Never amazed that I can die happily while you screaming my name.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got open air baseball for you on the show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Texas Rangers.
And now, please welcome your...
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Rangers.
just about set to go now. And starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
Jarren Duran, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. And there's a strike.
Boog, it's always fun showing up to the ballpark on a day deGrom is pitching. He's widely regarded as one of the most dominant pitchers in the league. And when he's at his best, he's setting the standard for the entire league.
Simeon, toss over to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one.
The designated hitter.
And here is Devers. Carter under it. It falls in, and that's a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Around second is Devers. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Okay. What the hell is going on? Alright, I guess I got reported for winning too much. I don't know. I was on a pretty good winning streak. And then this happens.
One out, runner at second. Here's
All right,
Alex
here
Bregman.
we go. Okay, I'm confused, but okay, whatever.
Late swing fouled off.
So I'm glad there's people witnessing this, because I'm not quitting and getting charged with a loss. So MLB all night. So can I report this to MLB The Show? Because I don't know what the hell is going on. I'm confused. Like, I'm on a really good run right now. Oh boy. Did someone report me? I'm so confused. Come on. Ugh. Okay, I guess. Alright, I'll be right back, I guess. What the hell?